Right, so in Minecraft there are many ways to actually play. Or we're talking about Pocket Edition. So when you open up settings, you'll notice keyboard and mouse. Yes, you can play with the keyboard and mouse. Then you have controller and then touch. Touch is the normal one, controller, like an Xbox controller or whatever, Bluetooth controller, and then keyboard and mouse. So today I'm just going to be showing each and every one. Right, so the first way to play is like your usual. You have your touch. You touch each of these. That's obviously sneak/shift. If you're a Java player, you'll call it shift. And you have your jump over here. And you just swipe to move around. Simple as that. Double tap to run. So yeah, let's hop on to the next way to play. Right, so the second way to play is with the controller. This here is a Bluetooth controller, and if it wants to focus here, so this is like in the shape or in the style of a PS controller. PS controller, because you've got your two joysticks at the bottom. You have your buttons there, and then you have like your arrow keys over there. So to connect this, all I do is just press home and then connect it via Bluetooth. So yeah, let's see what it's like to play with this. Alright, so to play with this, all you do is you just move your joysticks. So the joystick on the left is used for direction, and the joystick on the right is for camera angle. Then, as you can see in the bottom, X is for crafting, B is to exit, Y is to craft, and A is to jump. It also, outside of anything, when you like just moving around, you can also press B to sneak, but you can also click on one of the controller buttons to do that. So it will give you the same thing either way. Now then, with the arrow keys on the controller, the up one changes your perspective. The what's it called? The left one opens up the emote menu. You can do things like that. And the one on the right opens up your chat. And the bottom one does nothing. So that's basically how you do with the controller. Also, when you do controller, you have this crosshair. So that means if you want to aim at something, you have to aim the crosshair at it. However, on anything else, on like when you're touch, you don't have to have the crosshair. That's just how I had it. Also, intense PvP fight. Yes. And there goes that. Oh well. That's nature, I guess, for you. Anyways, so now on to our final way. Right, the final method is keyboards. This is a Bluetooth keyboard. And also a mouse. This here is a USB mouse. As you can see, this is my mouse which I use for Java Edition or my computer in general. But then here's like this adapter. That's a micro USB cable. Input with. Oh no, I'm messing up. This is a micro USB input to. No, I messed up again. This is a micro USB output with a USB 3.0 input, so I just plug it in like that, and then I just plug this into my computer, and I then Bluetooth connect my keyboard. So let's hop into Minecraft. Right, so as you can see, this is not like Java Edition. When you plug it in, you'll just have like your. You can use the keyboard to move around. On my keyboard, I'm not sure why, but I have to hold down Alt to move around. If I just press W, it does nothing. If if I press space it does nothing. If I hold down Alt, then I can jump. So I'm just going to grab this weight, which you can't see, and just put it down on Alt, because I really don't want to be holding it down for this whole thing. So with the mouse, what you have to do is left click, and then you drag to aim. Drag that way. Drag that way. Hold, literally it's a bit weird because you hold it to move, but then you right click to jump. No, what? Okay, that's weird. So apparently I need to, okay, for some reason you don't seem to be able to place blocks. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I can break blocks, but if you want to know how to place them, I have no idea, because I'm literally spamming my right click. I think it's just my right click which is not registered on this. But let's try a PvP fight. Oh wow, I actually placed a block. No, run away. Okay, so I worked out how to place blocks while in my intense PvP fight. The question is, does F3... Oh no. No, what? I just stopped running. Okay. So what? If you want to place or break a block, you left click, aim, and you just hold down. Right, you see, I'm just going to hold down and hold down again, and then to place blocks, you're just going to want to look at said place and just tap. Yes, I know that's weird, you're left clicking to place blocks, but I guess that's just how it is. Also, for some reason I don't know if it's just my keyboard, but the S key is not working. But what you can do is go into settings, and then if it wants to load up, you can go down to keyboard and mouse, and then you can go down, and it says look up, and that is numpad 9 and 8, and that, well, let's just try that. Wait. Okay, so if you try to make it a mouse control, it doesn't work, so we'll just do that, or whatever, I don't really know. Let's just find down our S key. So you can choose, like, here is Q is to attack and destroy, so you can spam Q to attack and destroy. X is to pick a block, which is where you would normally middle click. Inventory C, jump is space, sneak is shift, control A, C, so it says S there, but apparently on my keyboard it's a shift. Totally makes sense. So what if I go to that shift? What was it? There it is. And then if I just press shift, it's also shift. Okay, that's just weird. You know what? Never mind. We'll just resume game. I think that's just my keyboard. So yeah, that's how you play with a keyboard and mouse. I highly do not recommend this because it's just weird having to hold down left click all the time, and you get like some weird chunkiness. And you do your weird breakings. You have to look at said thing. Also, wait a second, Q was to attack. No? Oh my god, no. Yes, Q is to attack. Boom, the strafe. This is so good. Oh yes. Oh yes. PvP at its finest. Okay, well, there you have it. That is how you play Minecraft with every type in Pocket Edition. But I would highly recommend using Touch if you just want like it to be actual Pocket Edition, where you can just stick in your pocket. But if you're at home and you're just chilling and playing, and you have a controller, I'd recommend using it, because I think the controller is a bit easier. It allows you to get that different angle from your device, and that can help. Also, if you play like Xbox or PS4 and you have Minecraft on there, you might prefer that. Also, PvP with this is like the hardest thing in the world, because I'm like comboing this zombie right now. Alright, there you go. So it turns out PvP isn't too bad, but it's really annoying because you have to hold down to aim and you have to click, so you can't aim and shoot at the same time. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.